suspect 20.
Lunatic! Man, I'm sorry, fool. Okay, that ought to do it.
What is happening?
Hey, L, it's done, homie. All of them.
Very good. I'll be in touch.
Woo, too close.
I don't know about this. My fucking back.
We have a very long road to travel with you. Forget that you are fat and near to death. Be in the now.
You were an athlete once. Come on.
In the nose.
I don't know about this.
Air through the nose and out the mouth.
Very good. Now let it go.
Strength, Mikkel. In and out with the breath, Mikkel. Out through those wrinkled lips. That is okay. Now, in through the bloated nose and out through those wrinkled lips.
Maybe there's hope for him. A small, tiny, minuscule maybe.
This is gonna have to do.
Now we will do something more complicated.
I feel like I'm channeling bullshit right now.
Breathe, Mikhail.
Just exhale, Michael.
What the hell am I doing?
You cannot teach a pig to sing. Or, so it seems, do yoga. You are just a globule of sweat in the infinite depths of Ishvara's armpits. Now, you breathe.
Oh, fuck this.
Maybe this is too complex. You can breathe, can't you?
He's actually trying. I can't believe it.
The silly man forgets to breathe. Breathe out, please.
Now think of all the strippers who've been over to pick up your dollar bills.
Breathe, Mikhail.
He's got great core strength for someone who's totally rotten there.
Now, you breathe. Exhale.
I'm waiting for him to turn this into one of his episodes.
I'm about to feel some emotions, all right.
Remember, children. Your core is very weak, Mikhail. Breathing is almost the most important thing, no? No. You are a consumer of pornography, aren't you? Your lungs, they work, yes? Out through the mouth.
Look at the concentration on his face. It's like a gorilla with a cell phone.
Breathe, please, Michael. There! Take in the air and release it. Let it out. Not bad. Breathing is almost the most important thing, no? Oh, dearie me. Transcendence is attainable. Your lungs, they work, yes?
Now if you could just get Trevor on a yoga mat.
Breathe, please, Michael. Out with the breath. Lengthen. Strengthen. I hope there is time for yoga to save you. Take in the air and release it. Out through those wrinkled lips. Hold the anus. Breathing is almost the most important thing, no?
This is what I was talking about. Can't you see how blocked he is?
Your lungs, they work, yes?
Hey, yoga fuck. You ever tried baseball?
The end is in sight. Just hold it together.
A sliver of enlightenment is not far away. Breathe, please, Michael.
Let it out. You're turning red. Can you wash that mat later? It's gonna smell all bloody and smoky and Michael-y.
Ah, shit.
He's like a balloon animal.
Take in the air and release it. Breathing is almost the most important thing, no?
Let it out, baby. Fabian's body with your bank account would be the perfect man.
Your lungs, they work, yes?
Isn't this better than robbing, murdering, and being an asswipe?
In with the breath. Breathe out, please.
When we met, he was actually limber.
Breathe, please, Michael. Good. Take in the air and release it. Exhale.
We need to talk to the kids about having a family session.
Breathing is almost the most important thing, no? Okay.
Hey, Jasper. Jimmy, you still here?
I don't know, man. It's gonna be all white kids again. A gig's a gig.
James!
Go away! Oh yeah, fuck you. You know what? If there was a rate button, I'd be using it right.
It's nice TV. Did I pay for that?
Yeah, you smashed the other one, didn't you?
Bullshit. Threatening to molest your online buddies is bullshit.
They're not my...
They're the only people you speak to. So where's your friend?
Burger shot?
Yeah, nice to see the kids are still hanging out at the burger joints. Me and the guys, we'd go down to the diner after class every day. Get milkshakes, fries.
Ew, please. You know, you're really creeping me out.
I'm trying to relate to you. What the hell?
No, you're trying to take me on some nostalgia trip. You're such a cliche.
Oh, says the dope-smoking, game-playing, live-at-home Worlozim living millennial.
I knew it! I knew it! The mask was gonna slip. The monster's been exposed.
The hell are you talking about?
The real you. That bitter, vindictive old man. You pretend you're being a father, but you hate me, don't you?
I don't hate you, Jim. How many times... I love you. Look, I'm sorry if I don't express that correctly, but why do you think we're here together?
Because you're scared shitless of being alone?
Oh, now you're an armchair psychologist, just like the rest of this city.
You brought me here, Michael. Don't get surprised when some of the razzle-dazzle rubs off.
Well, I thought you'd keep your head. You know, see through some of the bullshit.
Maybe that's what I'm trying to do. You really have to meet my friend?
Yeah, I really do.
Then please don't get weird. For once in your life, don't be weird. There he is, the friendly neighborhood drug dealer.
Yo, brother man,
What's up?
What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing?
Good to see you. What are you, turning trick?
Alrighty then. Now what?
Can we just get back to the house, please? So, want a drink?
I'm driving.
Because normally you're such a between-the-white-lines, friend to the pedestrian kind of guy.
Fine. Give it here. Okay, your turn.
Maybe when we get home.
Ah, who's the square?
Get out the fucking way.
Who's the square now?
I'm starting to feel a little woozy. You're fine now.
Really? This is not normal.
Well, you're just paranoid.
Is that paranoia? This is totally justified concern.
You should see yourselves. What is this?
Help! I'm stopping.
Oh, who's in there? It's harmless. vets have been using it for decades.
You anesthetize me? You fucking
I'm
shit?
protecting you from yourself. Also, I took money from your bank account and I'm moving out. All right?
You're too crazy, Dad. Goodbye.
Jimmy!
What do you want, Michael?
I always thought I was the good guy. I got in a bit of an awkward situation.
You ruined my life.
Jimmy, you little shit.
What, you didn't think I'd find out?
Oh, shit! Insane!
Hello? Hey! I'm home! I'm back!
How am I supposed to bury dead bodies at sea when I can't have access to a fucking boat?
Who the fuck is this?
The guy keeping you out of the gas chamber. Townley's on his way. We need to talk face to face. Warehouse off Dutch London and Banning.
Oh, we can do more than talk, my friend. check.
The guy's your neighbor. Caesar's Place, Rockford Hills.
Yeah, the more I see of your boss, the more I like him.
I was you, I wouldn't be so critical of who others associate with.
So is he gonna be a problem?
For sure. But there's nothing we can do about it. If something happened to him right now, I'd be right under a microscope. It's Caesar's Place, round the corner from your house.
Yeah, the more I see of your boss, the more I like him.
I was you, I wouldn't be so critical of who others associate with.
So is he gonna be a problem?
For sure. But there's nothing we can do about it.
Citizens report a pedestrian-involved accident on, Dutch London Street in Rancho. Citizens reporting assault with a deadly weapon on, Dutch London Street.
Get us some transport. If something happened to him right now, I'd be right under a microscope. An electron microscope of bureaucratic shit. And that would make it very difficult to keep old secrets.
Oh. Well, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo for you. You know who else is having trouble keeping secrets, asshole? Me. After you brought
Stop!
After you brought Trevor in on this.
I only brought him in after you put out your press release. Townley's taking scores again. The Los Santos reboot. If we didn't control the situation and he'd unearthed this connection, then what?
Then Trevor flips out, beheads me, kills my family, or raises them as his own. I don't know which is worse. Anyway, any of that could happen at any time.
Slow down. Let's think this through. What does he know?
He knows I'm alive. He knows I got money. And now he knows I'm working with the FIB.
Does he know how long you've been working with the FIB?
How long? The fuck does that matter?
Either you were working with us before the Cash Depot job, you walked your crew into an ambush, one of them spent 10 years on the run, and the other landed in a federal penitentiary. Or we stumbled on the Cash Depot job, Brad went down, you went down. Trevor got away. The FIB cut you a deal on your sickbed, faked your death, and you end up here.
Who's to say which of those is true?
That there's any doubt probably accounts for you being alive.
Back there, Trevor made you right away. The second he saw you.
You remember? Hey! You remember after the bust, I was in all the papers. I was on the evening news. The man who killed Michael Townley.
Yeah, I was quite a trophy. A good head to hang on your wall.
Back then, sure. Not now.
Turns out that was the wrong Azerbaijani.
This is a mental battle, my brother. You gotta convince yourself you're not gonna drown.
Please don't! Oh! Not the water! It shouldn't be legal! Oh.
might drown.
Let's get him upright. Mr. Phillips, ask...
Terror does not take coffee breaks.
So how are Steve and Trevor getting along?
Seems like a productive relationship.
You know, like I said, he's got his uses.
And as you can see, we're trying to take full advantage of it.
Then what?
This thing with the agency gets put to rest and we don't need you anymore.
Right. And what about Trevor?
What about him?
I need some resolution, Davey. You let him walk. You said you'd clean the whole thing up back in North Yankton.
And you told me it'd be a clean job, no casualties. There were more eyes on that town than there needed to be.
Yeah, well, according to my eyes, Trevor's your problem, Dave, as much as he is mine.
He's not a problem. He's not a problem at all. We're monitoring him. Has he said anything about Brad?
Fuck yeah, he has. Plenty. I keep changing the subject. You know, he thinks you might actually commute Brad's sentence when this is all over.
That's good. Fine work. We'll send another letter. It's about time anyway.
Oh, so that's you who's been sending those fucking letters to Trevor, huh?
Yeah. He thinks they're from Brad, who he thinks is locked up in high security and not, well, not 6 feet under in a grave marked Michael Townley. The trainees write them. It's a good exercise.
Fine. How'd that get started?
A few years ago, a letter came to the federal prison system addressed to Brad. Wasn't signed. Don't! Said it gave a P.O. box in Sandy Shores. I played the part of Brad, and we started correspondence.
Yeah, thanks for telling me, Davey.
I was doing you a favor. Didn't think you'd want to know he was in the same state.
Yeah, so now what? I just sit back and hope he doesn't figure it out?
On 3. Well, you ain't gonna be chewing steak anytime soon.
I just want to get out of here.
Hey. Now?
You're my eyes, Townley. What do you see?
I see a couple guys that are way too old and too fat to be doing a political assassination. We're live.
You see anyone down there who might be an Azerbaijani?
Fuck do I know? You might be an Azerbaijani for all I know. What's one look like?
They look Eastern.
Half this town looks Eastern, Davey. You got the fall of the Shah and the collapse of communism to thank for that.
Anyone stand out?
No, they all kind of blend in. Make a call, Dave.
We're gonna need some more info on this guy. They're having a party down there.
That ain't gonna...
Motivate him already!
Any details you want. Not the clip. No clips. Don't do...
You run out of juice!
No!
Yeah, he went and pissed himself.
So what have you got for us? We...
Get out the scope.
Who am I looking for?
Steve's saying beard. What do you got?
Anything specific, or is some stubble gonna cut it?
Let's start at Mountain Men, and we'll work our way down until someone fits the profile.
There's a few beards at this party. Vinewood's full of weak chins. Place is famous for it.
Damn. Beards are in fashion in Chumash. Land of beach hipsters. We need more.
gonna be a long day until you give us some intel on our target.
Hit him again! We got nothing to lose.
Where you want it?
Nowhere!
You can!
I hope you're not a skier! Well, that's what happens when you put the body through the ringer. Here goes!
I'm still here.
Mr. K.
Steve's telling me he chain smokes redwoods.
It ain't the cigarettes that'll kill him. It's the guys who put the warnings on the packets he should worry about.
And he's left-handed.
Oh, now I get it. You're telling me to assassinate a guy because he's got facial hair, a cigarette, and he's left-handed.
I'm telling you to assassinate a guy because he's a threat to national security. The rest's details. We don't even have an ID. Why are you shooting before we have an ID? You just cost us the mission. I'm telling you to assassinate a guy because he's a threat to national security. The rest's details.
Ah, I see someone. He fits the profile. Yep, fits it all the way. I got a good feeling. Well, as good as you can get while clipping a guy who probably don't deserve it. And now I'm taking a shot. Oh, fuck!
You get kicks out of killing innocent women now? The report I'm gonna have to write. Steve, he fucked it. I'm telling you to assassinate a guy because he's a threat to national security. The rest, details.
Ah, I see someone. He fits the profile. Yep, fits it all the way. I got a good feeling. Well, as good as you can get while clipping a guy who probably don't deserve it. And now I'm taking the shot.
What was that? We had an ID.
I was acting on a hunch. That's what us balls-to-the-wall agents do, ain't it?
You're an idiot. Steve, Michael's an idiot.
I'm telling you to assassinate a guy because he's a threat to national security. The rest.
Ah, I see someone. He fits the profile. Yep, fits it all.
What the hell?
That was the guy. I had a feeling. It'll check out.
Well, we've got him. It's done.
Woo! That is a wrap, my friends. Excellent work.
Hey, how's your mouth?
It hurts.
Can you speak?
Kinda.
Are you gonna hold it together?
I want to go home. I want to see my family.
No, you have no home. You have no family. That shit is over.
I do. They're in the Portingwood. I love them very much.
No, that's your old life. That's over now. You're off the grid. You're one of the invisible people.
Just take me home.
I'm taking you to the airport. You're gonna get on a plane. You're flying a long way from this country and you're gonna spread your message.
I don't have a message.
You're a torture advocate.
Advocate?
The media and the government would have us believe that torture is some necessary thing. We need it to get information, to assert ourselves. Did we get any information out of you?
I would have told you everything.
Exactly. Torture's for the torturer, or the guy giving the order to the torturer. You torture for the good times. We should all admit that. It's useless as a means of getting information.
I'm feeling lightheaded.
Sometimes you torture for the torturee, but only if they're prepared to pay.
I am very unwell.
It's me with you. Jesus Christ, good grief. I thought we really bonded, but now I'm having my doubts. Departures. No one drives me to the airport. It'll be... Oh, shit! What the hell? You hit me! Where do you want to go? That's the ride, my man.
Hey! Never call me back the next day!
And Trevor is...
Trevor is a...
Trevor is a what?
Trevor is... Well, I guess we're going to Port City then.
Come on then, Floyd. What you got for me?
Like I said, I don't rightly know what we got. You're going to have to be more exact in your questioning, sir.
We're looking for something to steal.
Sir, I stole a pencil in elementary school. And I've been regretting it ever since. Boy, it always was a stick in the mud. Look, sir, please, just tell me what you want and I'll do my utmost to assist you in finding it.
Here's the problem. I don't know what I want. It's a bit, well, like pornography or a perfect turn. I can't quite describe it, but I'll know it when I see it.
You ain't aiding my comprehension.
All right. Well, how's this? 230... And $36 billion worth of cargo came through the port of Los Santos last year.
He's real good with numbers.
I don't want to hijack a truck full of pineapples, Floyd. You need to give us the inside track on what's coming through.
That hurt my neck!
What's coming through?
We don't know what's in the containers. They certainly don't put price tags on them.
Have you noticed anything? Anything different? Anything that might indicate... Have you noticed anything? Anything different? Anything that might indicate something?
Well, there's been all these Merryweather folks hanging around.
Merryweather security consultant. Private army to the New World Order.
My butt's gone.
The folks waging outsourced shadow wars in 20 countries around the globe and recently cleared to operate on U.S. soil?
That, sounds like them.
So there's a private militia in the port. What are they guarding?
This one freighter? I guess now that you mention it, it ain't quite right.
A freighter. Perfect. Can I get on board?
No. No. No, they won't let you anywhere near it. They're kind of assholes about it, actually. The other day, my colleague, Ralph...
I don't give a shit about Ralph. We gotta take a look. Is there anything else?
There's another bunch of Merryweather guys out by the Navy warehouse. They got boats.
Go park and get to dispatch.
Here comes the suit. I gotta check in.
Remember, Floyd, this can go real wrong real quick.
It don't matter what went in his mouth. It matters.
We got a waste spillage and I got a slot on the cleanup crew.
There is nothing that Wade here ain't gonna do for a warm meal.
Hope you got a strong stomach, son. Get in there.
You gonna take me to see this freighter?
Yeah, it's over here.
You ever got helicopters coming in and out of here? You know, those big sky crane things that could pick up a whole container?
Now, this is restricted airspace. They won't let anything out of here without clearance. Shoot it down if they have to.
So how's a man in a hurry supposed to get in and out of this place?
Well, we got a port that's stretched to 50 feet.
You know, what's the Coast Guard response like?
Well, they got cutters, 45-foot response vessels, air support. You're not gonna move much faster than them, especially if you're carrying something.
Maybe I'll have to saddle you up and ride you across the Miriam Turner overpass.
I just said they had the water surface real covered.
Okay.
Bullshit. Government's done enough.
That is the freighter I told you about.
What do you think they got on it?
We just stevedore them. We ain't meant to know what's in the containers.
But?
But these are marked military. Government.
Anything weird about that?
The government stuff is hot freight. Pulls up, goes right through. This stuff's just been sitting here.
You are beginning to arouse my curiosity.
Over there, 2 o'clock. Looks like Forrest got on the wrong side of some Merryweather guys.
You! We need 2 guys on the handler. Couple of containers and Baby gotta be brought up to F. That ain't a question. Get on it. Now!
Get up. We gotta do this.
I guess I gotta pretend I'm a dock worker if I want to stay. How about I run that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you. And it's just Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together, stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance crew. He's never happier when he's neck deep in shit.
Please, just don't. It's those containers. Baby! Be careful! Clamp it on now! That's it. Now we gotta bring it over to Bay F.
I know why they call them handlers, because they handle like a dream.
This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery.
Thank fuck I'm high as a kite.
You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence.
I'll operate you under the influence if you're not careful.
How's it going?
You happy? Now I'll get the other one for you. Me, anyway. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
I'm sorry, but this is as close as you going to get.
Nah. I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy, Ron. I'll need a proper view.
There's the cranes, but...
Cranes! Perfect!
Oh, shoot. They're so on to us. Hook it up!
Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Deborah's old friends with the... well, with the...
With the say no more. You didn't fillet no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it.
He doesn't even know what a wrench looks like. Please, there's eyes all...
How about I run that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you. And it's just Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together. Stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance crew. He's never happier than when he's neck deep in shit.
Those are the containers in Bay B. They're gonna check us. Okay, we got it. Let's take her down to Bay F.
I know why they call them handlers, because they handle like a dream.
This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery.
Thank fuck I'm high as a kite.
You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence.
I'll operate you under the influence if you're not careful. There it is. Now I guess we gotta get the other one. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
I'm sorry, but this is as close as you going to get.
Nah. I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy, Ron. I'll need a proper view.
There's the cranes, but...
Cranes! Perfect!
Oh, shoot. And attach it.
Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Deborah's old friends with the... well, with the...
With the say no more. You didn't fillet no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it.
Trevor!
If my work here is done, I'm going up the gantry.